Good morning, friends. You are all welcome by Dinesh Miglani. This is our session on statistics, basically for MBA entrance examination as well as for the government jobs exams also. In this session, we are going to discuss about what type of multiple choice questions, theory for that we are going to discuss in this session. Now, when we talk about the topic of the statistics, basically we divide the statistics in two parts. The first part is called as measurement of central tendency, that is measurement of central tendency. Okay, and second part is called as measuring of dispersion. So first of all, we have to understand what is the basic difference between them. ठीक है कि what do you mean by the measurement of central tendency and what we mean by the dispersion. So when we talk about measurement of central tendencies, it is more or less said to be the average, means finding of the central value, whatever the data is given, we want to give the whole information into a single value, that is said to be measurement of central tendency. And the second thing is the dispersion. Dispersion means we are going to just tell how much data is authentic. You can say how much data is authentic, or you can say how much data is useful for giving the central tendency, whatever mean, mode, median we have given, whether the data is not so much scattered, it is in such a position that we are able to tell whether the central tendency we have found from that data, whether it is right or not. It basically tells about authenticity of the data. Okay, so now first of all we are going to study about the measurement of central tendency. So we have five aspects here in that. Five measurement of central tendency means we have. First one is arithmetic mean. We call it as AM. That is said to be arithmetic mean, or in general sense we call it as a mean. Okay. We divide our series into three parts. Whatever data is given, three type of data is given. The first one is given as individual series. Second is individual series. Then we have discrete series. And third is continuous series. So first of all, there is a need to understand the difference. What is the basic difference in them? When we consider individual series, in individual series data is given like 1, 5, 7, 9, 6. Question is find the mean of that. So this data is called as given in individual series. Okay. Second is discrete series. Discrete series means where frequency of the data is given. Like for example, this is x, 2, 3, 5, and this is frequency is given 5, 4 and 2. Frequency means in the whole data 2 is there for 5 times, 3 is there for 4 times, 5 is there for 2 times. It means I can say total terms are equal to 11. Total terms are 11, where if a term is repeated more than one time, so we give that term into the frequency, right? So this is said to be where data is given into the discrete series. And third one is continuous. In the continuous series, instead of giving the items, interval is given, like 0 to 5 frequency is 5, 5 to 10 frequency is 4, 10 to 15 frequency is 3. So this is said to be the continuous series. So basically we have three modes of the series. One is said to be individual series, and the second one is discrete series, and third one is continuous series. As when we talk about the statistics for class 9th, 10th, 11th, there we are supposed to find out the mean, mode, median into the continuous series, individual series, discrete series. Although in our course we have also provided those videos also, but here it's a multiple choice, so I am primarily concerned for MCQ type question, right? Now, the three types of data we have. Now, let me start with the first thing, that is said to be arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is simply said to be the average. Average means sum of observations divided by number of observations, right? So that is said to be whatever terms are given, add all of them and divide by the number of terms. You may say it as summation of x divided by n, where n is said to be the number of terms and x is the summation, means addition of all of them, right? Like suppose you have an individual series like this 1 5 7 9 6 and I have to find the mean of the series, right? So when you have to find the mean of the series, add all of them. So there you can say summation of x would be 5 plus 1 6 7 13 9 22 and 6 28. 28 divided by 5. So this is said to be arithmetic mean. Okay. If I have to find out in this series, that is the discrete series. So there, what we are supposed to do, I just multiplied fx. Fx means 2 into 5 10, 3 into 4 12, 5 into 10. Okay? 20 and 12 32. So here my answer is summation of fx 32 divided by summation of f. The mean is said to be 32 upon 11. So this is basically said to be the arithmetic mean. That term we call it as mean, or you may call it as the arithmetic mean, right? Now some of the important properties of arithmetic means are stated to us. That the first property is sum of deviations taken from mean. Sum of deviations in any data taken from mean is always equal to 0. Like summation of x minus mean, this sum is always equal to 0, right? Let me give you an example. Suppose we have 5 terms 10, 15, 35, 45 and 65. 5 terms are there. If I find the mean of these 5 terms, it means I can find out, add all of them, 5, 5, 10, 5, 15, 5, 20, 0, 2, 6, 2, 8, 4, 12, 3, 15 and 2, 17. Divide by 5. So that would be 5, 3, 15 and 5, 4, 20. The mean is 34. If I take the deviation, deviation means subtract x minus mean. So that is sum of the deviation means x minus x bar. So 10 minus 34 minus 24, 15 minus 34 minus 9, 35 minus 34 1, 45 minus 34 11 and 65 minus 34 is 21. So that is 31. Okay. So now when I make the addition of them, this is minus 33, that 65 minus 34 is 31, this is 11, that's right. Where we have made the mistake, this, there we have made the mistake, this is 19, okay. Now when you add, the sum is minus 43 and if I add them, this is 43, the sum is 0. It means sum of the deviations in any of the arithmetic mean is always equal to 0, okay. Secondly, we can say that if AB two numbers are there, so their arithmetic is said to be A plus B by 2. If AB two numbers are there, so their arithmetic mean is simply A plus B by 2. Okay. So this is the arithmetic mean. Okay. Now, the second measurement for central tendency is geometric mean. The second measurement that we are going to take it is geometrical mean, that we have also understood in AP, GP and SP. When we talk about this geometric mean, what do you mean by this term geometric mean? Geometric mean is equal to product of all terms, product of all given terms raised to power 1 upon n, right? Suppose the terms are given as 5, 10 and 15. We have to find the geometrical mean of 5, 10 and 15. So my answer is 5 into 10 into 15 raised to power 1 by 3. So 50 into 15, 750 raised to power 1 by 3. So what I can say, this is the geometric mean. The finding of geometric mean is very simple. You have to just find a product of all the numbers and power of the number to be taken as 1 upon n. Let me give you one more example. We have to find the geometric mean of 3, 5, 15, 45 and 75. We have to find the geometrical mean of them. So here my geometrical mean is equal to product of them 3 into 5 into 15 into 45 into 75 raised to power 1 upon 5. Right? Since 5 terms are there. Now just try to find the, make it a prime factorization. This is 3 into 5. 15 is taken as 3 into 5. 45 is 3 square into 5. And this 75 is 3 into 5 square. Okay. Make the power to be 1 upon 5. So here I can say 3, 1, 2 to 4 and 1, 5. 3 raised to power 5 into. Similarly, when I check about 5, 1, 2, 3 and 2, 5. 5 raised to power 5 raised to power 1 upon 5. Okay. Here I can say 15 raised to power 5. This is 1 by 5. So my geometrical mean is equal to 15. Right. So this is the process to find out the geometrical mean. Okay. Now we have some properties of the geometrical mean. Generally, geometrical mean is not used. The reason is that it's very difficult for us to find out the 1 by nth power. In maximum cases, we don't use the geometrical mean until it is asked. And the second point is that suppose two numbers are there, a and b, and we have to find the geometrical mean that is said to be root ab. If two numbers are there, if you have to find the geometrical mean of those numbers, the answer is said to be root of ab. Now third measure of central tendency is, this is the harmonic mean. The third measure of central tendency is harmonic mean. So when we consider this harmonic mean, as you know that in arithmetic progression, geometric progression and harmonic progression, there I told you about the harmonic progression, means where reciprocal of an progression is an arithmetic progression, that is called as harmonic mean, a harmonic progression. The same concept we use in finding the harmonic mean. Suppose three numbers we have a, b, c. Question is find harmonic mean of this number. So 3 divided by 1 upon a plus 1 upon b plus 1 upon c. This is said to be harmonic mean of these three numbers. Means we know that we just take the idea is very simple. Harmonic progression, we know that if reverse of them is in arithmetic progression. Okay? Here we have to find the harmonic mean. It means it's clear that this is in harmonic progression. The reverse is 1 upon a, 1 upon b and 1 upon c. This is the arithmetic progression now. Now take the mean of it. This is 1 by a plus 1 by b plus 1 by c divided by 3. So this is the arithmetic mean. Now we have to find the harmonic, reverse it. So 3 divided by 1 upon a plus 1 upon b plus 1 upon c. So this is said to be the harmonic progression. So that is the way to find out our answer. Let me give you one example here for finding of the harmonic progression. Suppose it's given that 4 numbers are given 1, 1 by 3, 1 by 9 or 1 by 27. We have to find the harmonic mean of these numbers, right? So here we are nowhere concerned with whatever it is, we have to just find the harmonic mean. The process is very simple. Make it as 4 divided by 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 1 by 3, 1 upon 1 by 9 or 1 upon 1 by 27. This we are supposed to find out. So here this is 4 divided by 1 plus 3 plus 9 plus 27. So 4 by 3, 1, 4, 9, 13 and 27, 40. So 4 by 40, 1 by 10, right? So I can say that harmonic mean of these 4 numbers is equal to 1 upon 10. So this is the basic concept that you must know while finding the measurement of central tendency. Now we have some basic properties of these numbers of AM, GM and HM that I also explained you in arithmetic progression also. Arithmetic mean is always more than equal to geometrical mean is always more than equal to harmonic mean. It's a standard result. If two numbers are there, A and B, so what I can say, arithmetic mean is A plus B by 2. This is always greater than geometrical mean is root AB. Harmonic mean, mean is twice of 1 by A plus 1 by B. So this result is always true, and where A and B are equal, so we just make it as equal. Means in that case, arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean is equal to harmonic mean. So that is the first 3 points of central tendency. Then fourth we have, that is said to be the median. The next thing is fourth point, measurement of central tendency, that is measurement as the median. Now what we mean by the median? Median is basically a number that comes in between, that comes at in between of the series. So for finding out the median, we first arrange the series in either ascending order or in descending order. That's the most important thing. If you have to find the median, for finding the median, either we arrange into the ascending order or in descending order. Okay, then it depends on the number of terms. If n is odd, if total number of terms is odd, then median is n plus 1 by 2x term. Median is n plus 1 by 2x term if n is odd, and if n is even, then median is n by 2 and n plus 2 by 2. Average of them. Median is basically average of the term which comes at n by 2x term as well as n plus 2 by 2 term. So we just take the average of them. That is said to be the median. But first important thing is that for finding the median, we have to arrange the data into either ascending order or in descending order. Like for example, let me give you an example. My data is given as 5, 9, 13, 27, 43, 61 and 32. Right? The number of terms are 7 terms are there. We have to find the median of them. So for finding the median, first thing is make sure that whether data is arranged into ascending order or not. So arrange them in ascending order: 5, 9, 13, 27, 32, 43 and 61. So we have arranged the data into the ascending order. Now I have to find the median. So median is number of terms are 7. It is T7 plus 1 by 2. So that is T8 by 2. So you can say T4. The median is T4. The answer to my question is said to be 27. Right? That is the median. And suppose my number of terms are even. It's given as 3, 5, 8, 4, 6, 9. We have to find the median. So what we will do? First of all, arrange into the ascending order. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. Right? Now my terms are 6. So what I will find out? N is even. So T6 by 2 and T6 plus 2 by 2. So this gives me T3 and T4. So T3 is 5, T4 is 6. Okay? So we have to find the average of them. The average will be 5 plus 6 by 2. This is 11 by 2. So this is said to be the median of this series. So this is the basic information. Ki whenever in any question you have to find the median where individual series is given, so median is basically be the mid value, right? Mid place, so that is said to be the median. The median is said to be the most suitable quantitative data. कई बार एग्जाम में क्वेश्चन आ जाता है कि out of the measurement of central tendency, which is considered to be the most suitable, so that is the median. But make sure in any question of the median, you have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Okay? Then you have mode. The fifth way for the measurement of central tendency is the mode. Mode basically means the term that repeats for maximum times. Mode, what is the way to find out the mode? Mode is basically the term that repeats for maximum times. Repeats for maximum time, or you can say whose frequency is highest. Whose frequency is highest. So that we can say that is said to be the mode. Means wherever any individual series is given, and in that individual series, if you have to find the mode, so you go for that term whose frequency is highest. Like for example, if I write an individual series 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 3, 3, 6, 9, 8. We have to find the mode of this series. So I just try to find out which term is repeated maximum. 3 frequency is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Means frequency is 4. If I take 5, 5 frequency is 2, right? And all other terms has frequency 1. So here I can simply say that 3 repeats for maximum number of times. So frequency of 3 is highest. So here I can say that the mode of this series is said to be 3. Okay, so this is the basic way to find out the mode of the series. So 5 things we have understood till time as a measurement of central tendency. That is mean, you may call it as arithmetic mean, geometric mean, harmonic mean. Then we have taken the median, and then finally we have taken the mode. Okay, and where no item occurs more than once, that series is ill-defined. Okay. Now there is one very important question here. There is an empirical formula. Empirical formula means made on number of researches, number of data we used. We have made a relationship between the mean, mode and median. ये आपने याद कर लेना है. Mode is equal to thrice of median minus twice of mean. Sometimes this formula is used into an examination. Any data is given like the mean and the median is given, and you may be asked to find out the mode using that empirical formula. That empirical formula is, the term empirical itself means any result that you established by reviewing number of sets. That is empirical formula that says that mode is equal to thrice of median minus twice of mean, right? So this is the first part of statistics in which we have understood the measurement of central tendency. Now the second part of this is that I explained you initially. The second is measurement of dispersion. The second point is concept of dispersion. Dispersion tells you whether data is relevant or not. The main objective of the dispersion is, it states you whether data is useful or not. If the dispersion is high, it means data is not so much useful. The result that we have obtained by measurement of the central tendency, that result is not good, or you can say that does not suit with the whole data. But if the dispersion is less, that states that data is unscattered and whatever result we have got, that is right. So there are 4 points that we are going to understand in the topic of dispersion. 4 measurements are there. First one is range. First one is said to be the range. Range is the first and the simple method for finding the dispersion. The range means it is the difference of maximum term minus minimum term. Means whatever data is given, we just take the highest number and the minimum number and take the difference. So that is said to be the range in an individual series. Like for example, my series is 2, 5, 7, 9, 8, 11, 12 and 10, right? We have to find the range of the series. So what I can say, my minimum term is 2 and here maximum is 12. So answer to my question is, range is equal to 12 minus 2, that is said to be 10. So this is said to be the range of the series. Range is basically means it is the difference of maximum value and minimum value, that we call it as the range. Then second we have quartile deviation. Second thing we have quartile deviation. So quartile deviation is basically represented by Q1 and Q3. Because when I take Q2, Q2 is the mean. Q2 is the median. If I take the quartile deviation, we divide the whole series into 4 parts, right? And quartile, you know that quartile is 4. So when I say Q2, that is the median. So how to find the quartile deviation? What is the process to find out the quartile deviation? When I say Q1, Q1 simply means the size of n plus 1 by 4th term of the series. right? And Q3 means this is the size of 3 times of n plus 1th by 4th term of the series, right? And if I take Q2, Q2 means 2 by 4, that is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means we are just taking the median, right? So this is quartile Q1 and Q3. So basically in quartiles, 2 quartiles we find. First one is Q1 and second one is the Q3. Let me give you an example. Sometimes the numbers are into points. My first question is, we have to find the quartile deviation. Series is given as, that is the quartile Q1 and Q3 we have taken, and if we have to find the quartile deviation, so quartile deviation is basically Q3 minus Q1 by 2. This is the quartile deviation, Q3 minus Q1 by 2. But first of all we have to find the quartiles. So let me give an example. My series is given as 5, 9, 13, 15, 21, 23 and 25. Okay. These 7 terms are given. We have to find Q1 and Q3 as well as the quartile deviation. Now since n is equal to 7, first we find Q1. Q1 is 7 plus 1 by 4th term. So that is 8 by 4 2th, the second term. So second term is 9. So I can say that Q1 is equal to 9. Okay. But make sure arrange them into the ascending order, that is already into ascending order. Then we take Q2, Q3. Q3 is 3 times of 7 plus 1 by 4th term. So this is 6. So 6 term is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is 26, right? So here Q1 is 9 and Q3 is 26. Okay? Since in this question we have to find the quartile deviation. The quartile deviation is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So 26 minus 9 divided by 2. So this is 17 by 2. So here I can say quartile deviation is equal to 17 by 2. That we can say 8.5. So this is the basic process to find out the quartiles Q1 and Q3. And then once you have Q1 and Q3, using that you can find the quartile deviation, right? Sometime there might be a problem where it's not coming into the integer. Let me give you an example. It's given as 3, 7, 13, 25, 27 and 31. Right, that is given. You have to find the quartile deviation. Here my number of terms are 6, n equal to 6. First I find Q1. Q1 is n plus 1 by 4. So this is 7 by 4, or you may say 1 3 by 4. You may say 1 3 by 4. So 1 3 by 4 term means first term is fixed plus 3 by 4th of, when 3 by 4th is second minus first. So make it as that is T2 minus T1. 3 by 4th of T2 minus T1. Here my first term is 3 plus 3 by 4th of 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. So this is 3 plus 6, that is 6. So here I can say my first quartile is equal to 6. Okay. And similarly, if you have to take the second quartile Q2 here, so what Q2 is, Q3 is there. Q3 third quartile we have to take. This is 3 by 4th of n plus 1. 6 plus 1, 7. So you may say 21 by 4. That is 5 1 by 4. So 5 1 by 4 means the fifth term 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth term, that is 27 plus 1 by 4th of 31 minus 27. Right? 31 minus 27 is 4. So 4 by 4 is 1. So here I can say that Q3 is equal to 28. So with that we can find out the Q1 and Q3. Means if we get the value into the integers without any problem, we can find out. Sometime that comes into the fraction like this. So there this process we apply for finding the quartile deviations. Right? This is the second process for finding the dispersion. Then we move to the third aspect here. Third aspect is mean deviation. Third aspect is mean deviation. A mean deviation is taken about mean. Third is mean deviation. So mean deviation can be taken into three modes, like mean deviation about mean, mean deviation about median, or mean deviation about mode. So generally it is mentioned in the question which mean deviation you are finding. If nothing is mentioned, it means you are finding simply mean deviation from the mean. So basically mean deviation is simply equal to summation of x minus x bar mode, summation of x minus x bar mode divided by n. This is basically called as the mean deviation. Let me give an example for better understanding. Suppose my terms are given 2, 5, 9, 11 and 13, and I have to find out the mean deviation about mean, right? So what process we follow? We write it as 2, 5, 9, 11 and 13. First of all we find the mean. So when you have to find the mean means addition of all of them. 2 plus 5, 7, 9, 16, or 11, that is 27, plus 13, 40. 40 divided by 5. So here my mean is equal to 8. One thing is clear. Now we have to find x minus x bar. X minus x bar. So that is 2 minus 8 minus 6, 5 minus 8 minus 3, 9 minus 8 1, 11 minus 8 3, 13 minus 8 5. This is x minus x bar. Now we take the modulus of it. Modulus means we convert these values into positives. So this will be 6, 3, 1, 3 and 5. Right? Now add all of them. 5, 3, 8, 1, 9, 3, 12 and 6, 18. So my mean deviation about mean is equal to summation of x minus x bar mode, that is 18, divided by 5. So answer to my question is 3.6. So this is said to be mean deviation about mean. Right? In the same question, if you have to take mean deviation about median, so first of all we find the median. Median would be 9. To make it as 2 minus 9, 5 minus 9, 9 minus 9. This is the process. If nothing is mentioned, mean deviation is basically called as we have to take it from the mean. So this is the third aspect in finding of the mean deviation. I hope it's clear. Then we have the fourth aspect of this, of a dispersion, that is the standard deviation. Maximum places standard deviation is used. We have made a individual session on the standard deviation where you will find all type of questions on standard deviation. But here, since we are just observing it from the point of view of the multiple choice questions, so we just try to understand how to find the standard deviation. Standard deviation means that is equal to, standard deviation is equal to under root of summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by n. This is the basic formula. Means the difference from mean deviation about mean and standard deviation is, here we take x minus x bar. In mean deviation about mean we have put the modulus sign, but here instead of putting the modulus sign we take the square of it, then make an addition, divide by n, and then take the under root of that. This is said to be the standard deviation. Like, for example, let me give an example. It's given as 2, 5, 7, 10, 13 and 17. We have to find the standard deviation, right? So what is the process, what we will apply for finding the standard deviation? First, write the series 2, 5, 7, 10, 13 and 17. First of all, we are supposed to find out the mean. Now, if you have to find out the mean, for finding out the mean, add all of them. This is 2, 5, 7, 7, 14, 14 and 13, that is 27, or 10, 37 and 17, 54. Okay. And my mean is, number of terms are 6. The one thing I can say, the mean is equal to 54 by 6, that is equal to 9. That's the first step. Second step, I will find x minus x bar. 2 minus 9 minus 7, 5 minus 9 minus 4, 7 minus 9 minus 2, 10 minus 9 1, 13 minus 9 4, 17 minus 9 8. This is my second step. Now I am supposed to find out x minus x bar square. 49, 16, 4, 1, 16 and 64. Addition of them, add them 4, 6, 10, 1, 11, 4, 15 or 6, 15 and 6, that is 21 and 9, 30, 0, 3, 6, 3, 9, 1, 10, 1, 11 or 4, 50. Now we have to find the standard deviation. We know that standard deviation is always equal to under root of summation of x minus x bar square. This is 150 divided by 6. So this is under root of 25. So hence I can say standard deviation is equal to 5. Right? So that becomes my answer. So this is the basic method for finding out the standard deviation. In standard deviation we try to apply this. And one more term we use here, that is said to be the variance. One more term is used, that is said to be the variance. Variance is basically square of the standard deviation, that you must know. Variance is basically the square of the standard deviation. So what we have understood in this session, this is a basically theoretical session for the statistics, in which we have understood the measurement of central tendency. 5 methods we used, as well as we have also used how to find the dispersion. 4 points are there into a dispersion. All things we have understood here. So in one more session we will discuss different type of problem that deals with that statistics part, as well as number of sessions are there for advanced study on these topics. Thank you very much.